Paul, what a fantastic game and a fantastic 3 points away from home.
Yeah, particularly hard fought. I thought both sides were fantastic on the day. 3 brilliant goals. I thought Eastbourne's first goal was, it's just the highest level goal you'll see, and that could have deflated us. I thought the key moment of the game was that they probably could have scored the second goal, and that meant a save from Will Mannion kept us in it, because I think 2-0 is the game over. But if you go back to the first half, I thought they had the first 20 minutes and were playing well. I thought the last 20 minutes, 25 we had, I think we hit the bar twice, hit the post from a header. You start thinking, is it? Will Mannion didn't have a save to make in that first half. But as I said, they've gone 1-0 up from a wonder strike, really. Technically a great strike. And you start to worry then that it's not going to be your day. But I've got to say, the introduction of Billy Clifford, the introduction of Nicky Bailey, really got us playing down that right-hand side. Fantastic first goal from us. I'm going to look forward to seeing that on your highlights. And then, the icing on the cake really is Jake McCarthy's finish in that last minute. A mistake from their centre half, which you'll be disappointed with. But you've got to finish your chance when you get it, and we did.
Going back to that first goal, obviously it was from Jake Andrews, the new man. How happy were you with his performance today?
Well, he was one who also hit the underside of the bar, went onto the post and came out. I thought his set-piece delivery was decent. But the quality on the goal, just to feint and put the keeper and then put it in, showed his class really. So a good debut, really good debut in what was, as I said before on Thursday, a very, very important game leading up to Christmas.
You said earlier there a fantastic save from Mannion as well to keep us in it, because it might have been game over there.
Yeah, I think in any game at this level, if you go 2 down, it's almost possible to unlikely that you get back to get anything out of it. So that was a crucial save at that point from Rollison, I think. But as I said, I thought both teams, I've got to give massive credit to Eastbourne. I thought both teams played really well, and it was unfair to a certain extent that there was a winner. But from our point of view, we've been hurt in the last minute before, and there's no better feeling in football when you do score in the last minute, and you're going back down the motorway with 3 points, because there's not many teams that are going to come to Eastbourne and win here, that's for sure. They're a good side.
You spoke to me earlier in the week about how important this game was going into Christmas, and how important was it for you to get that win? Personally,
and for the team, more for the team, I think very important. We spoke about it before, that if we won, we knew that we'd be right up there. We knew that we'd only be 4 or 5 points off the top, which is where we are now, and that's what we were hoping to be, just in that nice pack. 4 or 5 points away with all the injuries we've had. I think massive credit goes to the players. A draw today would have been an okay result. That would have kept us in the playoffs, but to get the win was huge. A defeat today would have left us with a long time to brood. We haven't got a game now for, I think, 15 days, which is a long time in football. So to have that nice feeling for 15 days rather than having us, feeling sorry for yourself is very, very good for us.
And you're hoping to come back with a couple more players after this break?
Yeah, so we're very hopeful that Alex Wall has got another 15 days now to keep going. He was very close to getting into full training last week, but unfortunately he tweaked his back. So the hope is that with Wally's back improving, that he can get back on the training pitch. And he'll be very, very close, I think, for Dorking. And probably Ross Warner is getting closer and closer as well. We haven't talked about it, but on top of all the issues we've got, we had 4 players with COVID this week tested positive, so they weren't here. Josh Pasley, 14-day concussion protocol, wasn't here. So yeah, you get Pasley back for sure, Wally a probability, and Ross Warner a probability. Although we are going to look to definitely extend, Will Mannion's loan. And I think it would be sensible to do that, because Cambridge would have a 24-hour recall anyway. So we're going to talk to Cambridge this week and see if we can get it extended.
And lastly, before I let you go, how important will it be to have a good away crowd like today for Boxing Day?
Yeah, well, I know we've probably already done 2 coaches to Dorking. I think the youth have got one of their own coaches, and the more normal aged supporters like me are on the other coach. But listen, again, to have nearly 100 supporters here today behind the goal, in the stands, at the sides, the appreciation at the end from players to supporters. And I know it makes their weekend when we go over and we've won a game for them. So delighted for them. Delighted that they can actually enjoy a stress-free Christmas up to Boxing Day. But the games come thick and fast. Dorking are a terrific side under Mark White, and then Hemel Hempstead have been decent in the last month, and then we get back Dorking again. So no game's easy at this level. And I think the point to make is it's such a good league, you know, one that I think we're all enjoying.
Thank you very much for a fantastic result today.
Thanks, Adam. Cheers.